I grew up in Abbeville and then moved to Greenville. Going to the governor's school, that was a new genre for me. I sang church music and country music, and that's a different technique than classical music. I fell in love with it, and so I went on to Georgia to do that. I've always been a little bit different, and everybody in South Carolina would go to the state schools, and I just wanted to go somewhere where I didn't know everybody.
There's only so much you can do in a small town, and she had bigger dreams.
I picked UGA because I loved the music building, the music program. Also had a great business school, and Athens was a great music community and free-spirited.
Well, Stephanie Mundy Self is one of the warmest people I've ever met. I knew she was going to be hugely successful because she was just, of all the students I've had, she was the best. I just can't say it any other way. She was the best student I've ever had.
About halfway through, I was having friends go through the music program, and they weren't getting jobs. And I had to be done in 4 years, and I had to come out with a job. My grandparents were paying for me to go there, and it was out-of-state tuition. So I thought I would want to maybe work with people that perform, but be more behind the scenes and help them do something. I didn't know yet what it was. And so I applied to Terry, and it's a great program. Just like the community here in Nashville, the Terry College of Business is a community, and it might feel big, but when you get in there and your major, everybody knows everybody, and it's such a family. That was a big blessing for me. There wasn't like a dedicated person at the Career Center at Georgia, and so I went to the music career guy, and we literally cold called the music business in Nashville. And so he and I were just looking up record labels and calling, and I had so many wonderful interviews that week. I got accepted to every one that I applied for, but I felt like Sony was the best fit for me because I really liked numbers, and I would be working in royalties and copyright, and I just really clicked with the team there. There was an opportunity to work with Taylor Swift at that firm, and so not many artists are ever at that level, and it was a ton of work, and some of the people that I worked with that account on even came over here. What I do is manage my clients' money and help oversee their businesses, but it's their money and they're their goals, and I help explain to them what is available and help them see through their goals. Yes, I am a numbers person, but it's more about the relationship. This is like having a third child at this company. I think about it all the time, but it's all about the support that you have around you.
If Stephanie's in your life, she's all in. And I think that's what makes her a great leader, a great partner, a great wife, a great mom, a great friend.
I think it's really cool that the kids, know her as a working mom. Seeing her be a mom is one of the coolest things ever.
Biggest thing about her is she's just so welcoming and motivating. She's hired most of our staff. She's great at not only finding people, but cultivating people.
Well, I think she's much more than just a business manager. I think she's a friend to the music industry, and I think that goes a long way to her success.
I think Terry invested in me from the beginning. It's not an option not to support it, because it supported me.